Calling out crocheters, I got this really cute ring that's supposed to help with tension, but look how adorable it is. It's going to make such a cute accessory to my ring collection.
Days like these.
This is your reminder to go out and get some sunshine, because you're worth it. And don't ever forget that.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I don't even feel guilty about it.
Let's crochet a fluffy baby elephant together. I got all the yarn I needed for this project from my favorite craft store, Michael's. To crochet this elephant, I'm using Feels Like Bliss yarn, which has the perfect fluffy texture. Now let's start crocheting. First we'll start crocheting the elephant's legs, and then we'll continue crocheting the body. Next it's time to add some stuffing, and finally you're finishing up the body and closing up the plushie. Here's my finished elephant. Comment below what I should make next with this yarn.
'Cause you're perfect, and I know that you're worth it. I can't walk away. Even though we're going through it and it makes you feel alone, just know that I would die for you. Baby, I would.
Do you ever feel like you're living the same day over and over again, Tony? Like a few things being different?
Apparently, if your video is exactly 7 seconds long, you show up on people's For You page. Did it work?
Ladies and gentlemen, Doja Cat.
It's been a long time since you fell in love. You ain't coming out your shell. You ain't really been yourself.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. Wish I
don't know about y'all, but personally I always pull my yarn from the center, which is super nice to work with, but then you're left with balls like this, which is where this little yarn spinner comes in very handy. Well, here is our ball of white. As you can see, she's deflated. I don't love her anymore. This is before. Here is the final look of our yarn. I just love the way that the crosses look on it, and so that's why the yarn spinner is an absolute necessity for me. They're on flash sale, I'm pretty sure, right now on TikTok Shop. You can grab it for $9. I spent $27 at Michael's, so go check it out.
So I've been seeing some people talk about yarn winders. I have one.
And I personally use them when I have a skein that I'm using, or a hank or a ball or whatever, and then I don't use all of it, so then it ends up kind of like falling apart, you know? I just want it kind of in that nice cake again. So like this one, it's still center pull, but like I said, it's falling all over the place. So I'll just hold it, wind it up, let it do its thing. And then I'll also use it on like this is the same thing. I made something out of this and obviously didn't use it all, so it's kind of coming undone. And then my beginner scarf, I'm using one of the like jumbo yarns, and you can't really tell on camera, but when I started this project, it was like half the size and it just kind of like stretches out. So that's when I'll use it. I've been seeing those electric ones and those look pretty cool too. But this one works just fine for me. I can sit here, watch TV, whatever. And honestly, I'm like kind of sorry that I'm linking it. You can buy it from my link if you want. I won't even be insulted if you don't. But if you have a bunch of projects that you're gonna do, like this skein that I'm doing right now, I used this cake to make fingerless gloves, and then I had like half of it left, and it's going to just throw up all over my room. Like it's just gonna be everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then I'm not gonna do the green one right now because I'm still working on that scarf, so it doesn't really bother me that it's long, but I'll do the orange one too. And honestly, stuff like this is definitely personal preference. A lot of people don't like these. A lot of people literally use it on every single yarn purchase they make. I just kind of use it when I don't want to look at a yarn mess and I don't want to sit there and detangle it. This just makes it so much easier to store. So, like, I recommend, but I understand if you don't need one, if that makes sense. I had a hank and it was just a nightmare, and it took me days, and I really think that this thing like cut the amount of time that I spent on it in half. So you just have a cute little cake, and then you have your center pull or your side pull. I just kind of tuck it under one so that it stays there. So much.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Today I have this super easy pattern for this adorable crochet basket. You can both loops. Here you're just building up the side. For row 15, I forgot to record this part, but once you chain 8, you're going to skip 4 stitches and begin the 16 single crochet in that 5th stitch. Row 16 is just all single crochets. Make sure to place 8 single crochet in that chain you made before. Cut and weave in your ends, and now you have this adorable basket. I made it for my mom for Christmas. Let me know what you guys think.
I started with a magic circle, and for my first row I want to make sure that I do a total of 10 double crochets. Then for my second row I'm going to be doing increases into each one of the stitches, meaning 2 double crochets per stitch all the way to the end, and I'm going to finish with 20 double crochets. For your next row you're going to be doing 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So you're repeating 1 and 2 all the way around until the end of the row. Now we're going to be adding the top of the ornament. So we're going to be attaching your new color and then chaining 1 and doing 5 single crochets to attach it to the body of the ornament. Afterwards, I did 3 rows of chaining 1 and 1 single crochet into each one of the stitches to give it some height. Then we add the string, finish off with some slip stitches. If you want to learn how to make this, I have a detailed tutorial of it on my YouTube channel. And voila!
crocheter, I am constantly starting project after project after project after project and not finishing any of them and just saying, oh, I'll come back to it later, and then maybe never coming back to it ever at all. So I always have like a minimum of 10 whips. But with knitting, I feel like it really encourages you to start a project and then see it through to the very end, because you can't just take this out. You would either have to get another set of needles, or you could put in a piece of yarn here to collect your stitches and hold them for you until you come back to them. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to see this project through to the very end before I start another one. For once in my life.
І ви також зможете навчитись створити такий шикарний подарунок для своєї подружки. Обов'язково пишіть в коментарях, і я вишлю детальну інструкцію, як отримати майстер-клас на в'язання такої змії.
How long you been doing hair?
For like 3 years.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
Well, hey everyone, it's Tiffany here from Daisy Farm Crafts, sharing our first pattern of the year. I'm calling this one the ribbed V-stitch, and I just wanted you to see how absolutely beautiful the velvet worked up in this stitch. So you can see the ribs. It's very beginner friendly, so don't be afraid. And especially, my other favorite thing I love about it is it's a borderless blanket. So you don't have to worry about coming back and doing a border, because I know sometimes that is a very tricky part of finishing off a blanket. I'm using Bernat Baby Velvet for this one, but it's okay to use Bernat regular velvet too. This one's just a little bit thicker, so you'll adjust your hook size. Anyway, the free pattern is now on our website, and as always, it includes the free printable version, and also there is a full video tutorial. Happy crocheting!
It's been a really rough couple of days. This helps a little.
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it?
Do think twice, and if you get burned, well, baby, don't you be surprised. Cause you can make me beg for it. All your lips, I love your whole body. You gon' make me scream your name, Gunny, and you gon' make me show you say your name, start to Gunny. Check us.